Volunteers from around the world are coming to the aid of Ukrainians who fled the fighting. In Poland, a team from CBN's Operation Blessing helped provide supplies to a woman who opened her home to more than 50 refugees. CBN's Lucille Toulousan reports from Poland.
Anna Ponomazenko shares how difficult it was to leave her husband and son before crossing the border to Poland.
We were all crying. My husband was crying, but the Russians were shooting, so we had to leave fast.
They left because their hometown is now occupied by the Russians.
I decided to flee Ukraine because many children are being abused by Russian soldiers. Many children also lost their arms and limbs in the bombing. My husband and oldest son are left in our house to guard it against the looting by the Russian soldiers. I miss the times when we were happy, just being together as a family.
Anna, her teenage daughter, and 2 boys now live with 15 families in this shelter. Alexandra told CBN News that just a few hours after they arrived in the shelter, they received the horrible news that their house in Kharkiv was bombed.
It is really very sad when I think that we don't have our house to go back to in Ukraine. I realized that life is too short and that we should make the most out of it.
I want Russia stop this war.
Me too. I want Russia to stop this war, and I want to come to my home, meet up with my friends and my family. I want them to be alive.
Many refugees have returned to Ukraine to stay with family members who live far from the war zone. But there's still a big number of them who live in shelters here in Poland. Some of these shelters are owned by private individuals like Maria Mroczkowska, who opened her home to 52 refugees.
When I lost my husband last year, I was so depressed and I was advised to travel and take a vacation. But when the war broke out, I decided to use my money to help the refugees.
Maria provided comfortable beds and used her resources to feed them. Soon, her supplies began to run out. When Operation Blessing learned about her needs, they brought her much-needed food like pasta, rice, canned goods, cooking oil, flour, hygiene, and cleaning supplies. Obi also helped other shelters like the one helping Anna, Veronica, and Alexandra.
I feel more inspired when people from different countries come to help. Thank you for all that you do.
Lucille Toulousan, CBN News, Rzeszów, Poland.
Demonstrating some real and tangible ways to love thy neighbor. Gordon?
It's wonderful. Just when you're starting to give up hope on the human race, here comes Maria saying, I'm a widow, but I'll use my money to open my home to 52 strangers because I want to take care of them in their time of need. What a wonderful expression. What a wonderful example for all of us. If you want to help people like Maria provide for refugees, there's a very easy way to do it. Join the 700 Club. A portion of every gift goes into the work of Operation Blessing, and we're distributing food, we're distributing supplies. We have a whole warehouse facility in Poland. We have numerous centers that Orphans Promise has established that have been there for 20 years. We're not brand new to this. We've been in Ukraine for a very long period of time. We're increasing our activity in Poland to help the flood of refugees there, but there's a map showing all the different centers, and it's all made possible because people like you care enough to give. So if you'd like to, be a part of it. 1-800-700-7000. Just say, I want to join the 700 Club. It's just $20 a month, 65 cents a day. Terry?
Boy, and did you see Maria's face? I mean,
yeah,
the very thing she had lost when her husband died, she's now full of joy and purpose and